introduction of bills. The member for Don Valley East.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that leave be given to introduce a bill entitled Enact to Proclaim the month of January TamilHeritage Month, and that bill be read for the first time.
Given to introduce a bill entitled An Act to Proclaim the month of January TamilHeritage Month, and it now be read for the first time. Is it the pleasure of the House the motion carried? Carried.
This is a bill entitled An Act to Proclaim the month of January TamilHeritage Month. First reading of the bill, committee action, portion of law.
The member for a short statement.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. If passed, this bill will recognize the valued contributions that the Tamil Canadians have made in Ontario's social, economic, and cultural fabric. Tamil Heritage Month is an opportunity to remember, celebrate, and educate future generations about the inspirational role that Tamils have played and continue to play in communities across this great province. Thank you.
Introduction of bills. The member from Trinity East Spadina.
Thank you, Speaker. I move this act to allow the Ombudsman to investigate the actions of Supreme Court.
Bill today that recognizes Tamil Heritage Month in January, which is the harvest season. And the bill has been introduced today, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's a great opportunity for all Ontarians to learn a bit more about the Tamil culture, but also for the Tamil people in this province to celebrate their great history.
As compared to other provincial ridings of near Scarborough and Markham, just out of curiosity, your riding is not a Tamil-rich area. So, what inspired?
Well, we have a population in Don Valley East of over 2,000 Tamil residents. But I've been a community activist at the Toronto District School Board in education for over a decade. I've worked with different organizations and at the school board level. So I've worked with the Tamil community for quite some time.
And how do you see this? How do you see this bill for the community that has been very proactive and also active politically?
Well, we know at the end of the day that Ontarians, we all want the same thing, and it's a strong healthcare system, a strong education system. And I think the community, the Tamil community, contributes so much to this province. I think this is an exciting time for the community. But again, it's we're in a multicultural, very diverse community. Ontario, that's one of our strengths as a province. I think at the end of the day, this is a win for all Ontarians.
And the bill is still at the baby stage, and it's not a controversial bill. So how optimistic are you?
Oh, I'm quite optimistic. I believe that my caucus, the Liberal caucus, will fully support it. I hope that the NDP and the Conservatives step up and support this bill as well.
So it has just been introduced, so a couple of readings, and it will be present before the Parliament, before the committee. So are you optimistic that before the next January we'll have this on paper?
Absolutely. I'll be calling the bill up in the fall for a final reading, and I anticipate that it will pass then, and we'll all be able to celebrate together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
Thank you, Michael.
Interesting that I'll just wait for my camera. Anything interesting that you've learned about the Tamil culture that you would like to share with us?
Well, I love koto roti kata, koto roti. I worked in the Rouge River riding for many years in Scarborough as a community activist out there. So I worked hand in hand with many people from the Tamil community, and I have a lot of respect for their culture, their heritage, and. When it comes to family, they celebrate family, and they want the same thing as any other Canadians, Ontarians, and that's strong healthcare system, strong education system, and just an opportunity to really build themselves. And over the last 30, 40 years in this province, they've done a lot to contribute to the economic, social, and cultural fabric of this province.
One last question: why January? Because their New Year is in April. However, Indian Tamils celebrate New Year during January.
Well, it's the harvest, right? And during the harvest, there's lots of a lot to celebrate, a lot of different fruit and things to bear, and I'm hoping this bill, once passed, and I anticipate that I hope that the NDP and the Conservatives support this. As a Liberal member pushing this bill forward, I hope we get their support, and I hope we can all in January come together and support the fruits of this bill. Culture Ontario.
Do you have many Tamil residents in your riding?
Well, I like to look at myself as a representative of Don Valley, but also Ontario. I know that in the GTA, there's a huge diaspora of Tamil residents, and I'm moving this on behalf of all Tamils, of all Ontarians across this province. I encourage people to. It doesn't matter where you live, if you're up north, if you're east, west. Pick up the phone, call your MPP, your local MPP, and encourage them to support this bill. I think it's important, and again, not only on behalf of the Tamil residents of this province, but all Ontarians.